Greetings and welcome to Let's Play by Play, a experimental podcast where we do narrated playthroughs of video games. And this time we're going to be trying Dark Forces, but not the vanilla Dark Forces, but rather the Force engine, which is a fan-made reverse engineered project that tries to enhance the original engine so that it can render in higher resolutions and has a few more modern features like turning off auto-aim, mouse look, some nice things like that. So we'll get started here. The menu, we see at the top the logo type, the Force engine, and then kind of Imperial logo, with the shape of a kind of a sheriff star in the middle. Then we have the options: Start, Manual, Credits, Settings, Mods, Editor, which is disabled, and Exit. So if we click Start, we see the familiar LucasArts logo, which is kind of a figure in the shape of an eye, with their hands up, making the shape of an eye. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, ... appears light blue text. Fades to black. Now we see the familiar Star Wars logo as it fades away into the Starscape. Sorry, I had to mute the music here to avoid a copyright strike. And the familiar yellow text crawl of Star Wars movies appears, kind of like yellow text sliding across an invisible table. And we see the title, Dark Forces, in all caps. Then, the new order of the Empire stretches its evil clutches across the galaxy, consuming planets with devastating results. Through many struggles, the Rebel Alliance has learned of a new Imperial battle station, the Death Star, all caps, with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Unable to acquire the plans to the deadly space station, the Rebels have employed the skills of Kyle Katarn, known to most as a mercenary for hire. Katarn is a rogue figure who has a partial alliance with the Rebels. Armed only with a blaster pistol and an intimate knowledge of Imperial methods, Katarn prepares to infiltrate the Imperial base in which the plans are kept. ... And you see the text continuing to slide off the screen, fading into the Starscape like the title text. Finally, we see the camera pan downwards as the stars crawl up the screen. Now we see a moon over a large blue planet with some land masses below. We see a spaceship flying across the screen. Star Wars Dark Forces logo type appears. Large, heavy text, a kind of metallic style, including the credits. Here we're just going to press spacebar, and now we can see the agent menu. I've got an existing agent. So I'm just going to start at the beginning with the first mission, Secret Base. Prologue, Mission 1, the Death Star plans, Operation Skyhook, Phase 2. And now we see a kind of a menu screen before each mission. We see character art on the left, upper left corner, which looks like Mon Moth from the movie. And we see the various text here describing the mission. In this first section, it says, confidential message from Senator Mon Mothma. The rebellion is counting on the completion of this mission, Commander Katarn. I hope success is on your side. And then we have, along the bottom, the easy, medium, and hard difficulty options. We see background and some cancel, up, down, and OK. So if we scroll down, we can see the background information, including a picture of what looks like some kind of chip, which is on a red circuit board of some kind. The Death Star plans are locked away at an Imperial secret base on the planet Danduva, where they await transportation to Lord Vader. Very little is known about the layout of the base itself, so I'm afraid you will have to act as your own reconnaissance. Scrolling further, mission. Once you have the plans, get out immediately. Operation Skyhook will deliver the plans to Princess Leia on the consular ship Tativ 4. She will then continue the mission. Mission objectives: find and retrieve the Death Star plans. Return to your ship on the roof of the base. All right, so we'll click OK. Loading mission. Now we see that we've descended some kind of shaft, and some bars have opened in front of us. We see a hallway with a door at the far end. It's quite a tall hallway with some small pointed lights at the top. We've also got some thick square pillars on either side of the room that are kind of beige in color. The hallway itself, though, is quite gray in a kind of depressing Imperial style, and some tiling on the floor. We're going to head forward here. We see some enemies on the left. They haven't quite seen us yet. And they have. We see a commando and two officers. They're coming towards us as we back away. Taking a couple couple shots from our pistol here. Pistol is kind of a gray with a clip on the left side sticking out, and also kind of a brown styling grip on top. We've just picked up the traditional Stormtrooper blaster, which looks like a blaster rifle with a clip on the side, a scope on the top, and it's got a barrel with some grooves, thick grooves on them, and it looks like some iron sights. But we're just gonna use our aiming reticle to shoot here, kind of from the hip. Okay, we've killed one more enemy. We're heading into a room off to the left side, and we see a large pillar in the middle, large circular pillar, also kind of beige in color. And we've got a little shelf up here. We're gonna jump up on the shelf, grab some shields, some more ammo, some more shields. And there's nothing more for us here. So we see a door here on the side, but we can't open it. Seems like we need something. You need the red key. Okay, so we're gonna head out this door in the front. We see a panel up ahead. Click the button, it turns from red to blue, and now we see 2 troopers waiting for us. Dispatch them quickly, pick up a little bit of ammo from them. Take out one more. And so our HUD is kind of a stylized half circles on either side of our view with some kind of like leather-bound mounts. On the left we have our health and our shield. Our health is in red. We've got 100% health. We've got 160 shield, which I think goes up to 200. And on the right we've got our ammo counts, which right now is 202, and our energy level, which is a full 5 bars. So now we see 2 doors in front of us. I'm going to head toward the right door. Pausing here for a moment, that blast door guarded by 2 troopers has led us outside. Surrounding this large metal base are deep gray rocky cliffs, and we also see that the base is divided vertically into 2 chunks with a semi-open area that has only a floor, ceiling, and pillars. We can also see there's kind of a cloudy sky with stars beyond them, and in the distance on the right we see 2 more troopers, and we'll just ignore them for now. Open the door, take out the troopers inside this little room. Looks like we've got an elevator in front of us. We're gonna step on that. We've taken out the officer who dropped what looks like a key. It's kind of a red key with a cylinder on the left. I'm gonna grab that. Got some electronics up in this upper area here, some bright point lights on the top. It looks like another elevator on the other side, so we're gonna ride that down, take out the enemy on the other side, and this is where the other door lets out. We're gonna clear out a few more troopers here. We're gonna start sprinting as we do by holding the shift key, jump up this little ledge here. We're just gonna clear this whole area outside the base. There's a little cavern here. We'll take a quick peek inside. It's quite dark. Press F to turn on our, I've got the headlights bound to my F key, so I'm gonna press F. Try and jump. Looks like I can't quite get up there. Oh, no, this is the wrong way, so I'm gonna head back out because there's no way to get up here. Turn off my light so I'm not glowing in the dark. Here's another entrance to that, what looks like that same cavern. A little bit more narrow here. Oh, some of the enemies see me from the ledges above. I'm gonna work my way up these like almost steps inside this cave and jump across to get whatever that is. Whoops, we missed it. Let's go back out. Try it one more time. Bear with me, I'm not very good at platforming. First person games. Turn our headlight back on. Back up the steps that kind of wind through this cavern here. Now I'll hold down shift to sprint and jump. Okay, got it. Revive. Okay, that helps if we get hurt. So we're gonna shoot these enemies up above. I think there's a commando and 4 troopers up there. Down to 2, 1 trooper left. And commando. There we got the commando. Okay. So we're gonna keep sprinting here on the outside. Back to where we started, to those 2 familiar doors and that door with the switch. We're gonna hit the switch, open that big kind of vault door. And then we're gonna open the red door, which looks like it gives us an elevator. We're gonna ride this elevator up to an upper level. Oh, here we are on the upper ledges where these troopers were shooting us from. Take them out. This upper ledge is a small open room with a mouse bot driving around here. And we destroyed the mouse bot. It says we picked up a battery cell. Great. We've got a few windows up here and a few of those larger beige pillars. Cylindrical beige pillars here, but we've also got the back of the rectangular pillars here on this upper level, and one of them has a switch on it, so we're gonna hit that switch. You see it opens an area below in that original hallway, right near our entrance, so we're gonna head through that opening. Now we see another large beige pillar, circular pillar, and some stairs that lead around it, so we're actually gonna go around it. Looks like there's also an elevator door in this one. Okay, we've taken that trooper out behind the pillar. We're gonna open that door now. Oh, another trooper inside. We've taken him out, so we're gonna hit that switch inside. And when there's a large elevator inside this pillar, and we're riding it up. Now we're on the upper ledge area ourselves. This has kind of a low ceiling. Another mouse droid, take him out. A couple more shield A bit more ammo up here from those troopers we took out. We can see some shields off in the distance on other ledges, but I don't think we need them, so I'm just gonna head back inside. Opening that loud door, hitting the switch on the other side, and now we're going back down to that first level. We're gonna go behind this pillar yet again to this spiral staircase going down. At the bottom we have another door. Oh, another trooper, okay. We see some kind of like machine. It's got kind of a cylinder between two grates in between, not sure what that does. We're gonna open the door below though. If we go down a few more steps, we're in a lower level. We found an officer, commando, and a trooper. Take them out. We've also got this kind of holographic Death Star design, it looks like. It looks quite a bit like the movies, but much more simplistic, just some kind of points rendered in space as they rotate around on this like hologram platform. Also some desks with very retro style 70s computer paneling in front of us. Head around the corner to the left. Another trooper. Take him out. Oh, another officer and a mouse droid. Familiar chirp of the mouse droids. There we go. They are all taken out. There's also a switch on the far wall with in front of what looks like kind of a computer desk. Hit that switch, blue and red. We see it kind of tilting downward. And as we look behind us, we see in front of that desk area a vault of some kind is opening. It's got kind of a pulsating lighting inside with some kind of caution design, yellow and black texturing. And in front of us, we see that same red circuit board from earlier.
Too easy. Now to get to my ship.
Okay, we picked it up. It says Death Star plans. So now we're gonna open the door at the far side of the room. Trooper and a commando. Taking them both out. Grab their ammo. We see another large pillar with an elevator embedded in it again. So we're gonna hit that button to open that up. We're gonna hit the switch inside to raise that elevator up. Now we see kind of another vault-like door that opens to the side with a red circle on it. See a clearing outside, some troopers, we're gonna clear them out. Got them, okay, and two troopers and a commando. Now we see the Rusty Crow making a landing here. Moldy Crow, excuse me. So the Moldy Crow looks kind of like a small 2 or 3 person ship. It's got kind of like a long blocky shape, which tapers off in the front, kind of like the beak of a bird, and a cockpit near the front. In the back, we've got like 4 engines hanging off the back in a kind of plain tail design and almost a T shape, and then a blaster underneath it of some kind. But before we head up to there, we're gonna take a peek back behind this little nook. And there's some grating behind this nook at the corner. We see a rebel symbol floating in space. I'm guessing that's a power up, so we're gonna open this up and jump in. We've got it, extra life up, and it drops into that same, I suppose, air shaft that we started in. So we're gonna jump to this very familiar hallway that we started in. We're gonna head back behind this pillar in this area that we had opened up, down this staircase behind it, down another staircase, through that door, past the Death Star hologram, around the corner again to get to the far door, and this other elevator. On the far end, we can see it lowering now as we're coming in. And we're gonna hit the button to go back up to the top. And we've got the extra life, back to the Moldy Crow. Okay, and now we're all done. So we're gonna press escape to get out of this mission. And we see the kind of mission menu. It says next mission configuration, quit to DOS or return to game. So we click next mission up here at the top. Looks like the letter N might also do it. Okay, mission goals complete. Continue to next mission. Yes. So that concludes the first mission known as Secret Base. Thanks for listening, and until next time, game onward.